I hate how it zooms in like so much when what the heck? You can tell it's been a while since I done uploaded something. Great. I definitely don't like the fact that it's not tight no more, cause this. Oh, you know what? It's not tight because it's not tightening up right here. Now it's not loose. But it's still, it's a struggle. I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. So I was gonna start this video completely different, but of course, had to figure out how the camera looks, and I had to flip it over, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. Let's start over. So guys, so it's been a while since I recorded a YouTube video, so naturally, trying to get back into the groove of it. But I was just gonna do this video. This probably be the last video of this year, cause next week is gonna be 2019 at this rate. But I just been thinking about stuff as usual. I'm gonna title this video taking a break from life, but there really is no but. That's pretty much the mindset that I'm kind of going into. Cause I'm not one, not really one for New Year, new me. It's just if I'm gonna act different, I'm gonna already be transitioning towards that anyway. It's just I don't know if y'all watched the video I posted. The last video I posted was about an interesting Uber ride that I had with one of my friends. It's like ever since then I just really been thinking about things. And even before that, like the biggest thing that I've been thinking about is taking a break from social media. Like I deleted Snapchat, which to be honest I don't even really need to have Snapchat. I talk to one person and even me and her don't even really talk. I feel like I've said that before. I'm just like, I hate Snapchat streaks. I'm not one of the people for it, cause it's like boring to me. If I'm gonna continuously Snapchat you, I want to have a conversation, which initially me and her did, but now it's just like whatever. So I just deleted Snapchat. My birthday's coming up though. I'm gonna upload this today, so it'll be on Sunday coming up. So I'll probably download it again to post if I end up doing something. I'm gonna be working that night. I probably won't be doing nothing during the daytime. I might just do like a little vlog style video so I can upload it. I'm gonna be 21, so it's funny though. When I looked at it, what I thought was like 2 weeks ago, that came quick. But when I was looking at it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be 21. I'm trying to get my drink on. And now that it's getting closer and I don't really like people at the moment. And it's funny. I think 2016, either 2015 or 2016 was when I started going through my isolationist period where I was just focusing on myself. Facebook. Cause stuff was going on. That's when I broke up. Me and my girlfriend broke up, and I talked about this before. How basically I had to rediscover who I was. So I think it's funny. Like 2 years, 2 years later, it's kind of the same. Not that I'm rediscovering myself. I'm just furthering my evolution that makes sense. Cause I like the whole thing about the Uber ride. I'm gonna put that video in. It's flipped, so it'll probably be over there. I'm gonna put it in the corner so you guys can watch it if you haven't. But the whole thing was just kind of eye opening to me. Like, it wasn't focused on me per se, but it was something that helped me think about things in a better perspective. Because, like I said, I wanted to get off social media because social media is. Like, a lot of people say it's toxic, and I don't really see it from a toxic point of view because, like, I don't get my, what's the word? My self worth from it. Not to say that those people do. I'm pretty sure it's like things you see on social media that they refer to as toxic. I used to now. Uh, that's why I would upload so much. But like I don't. Only reason I'm still on Instagram is because me and my best friend, me and her, we talk on Instagram sometimes. Like I send her stuff. Just like if I see it and I think about it, I send it to her because we both going through changes in life, so I figured I'd be there to support her. So that's really well that, and because there's still people I like seeing on Instagram. Because initially I was just gonna delete it, or at least turn the post notifications I had off, which I'll probably still do that. But I'm gonna keep it. Instagram isn't necessarily bad. Like Snapchat, I was just bored with it. Like I don't do anything on Snapchat. I don't talk to people. I don't really care about other people enough to watch their stories anymore. So I just deleted it. Instagram is okay. It's just gets kind of mind numbing looking at the same thing over and over again. And that's my fault because all I follow is hot chicks. Maybe some anime or some music, but it's mostly just chicks. And it gets kind of tiring just looking at TNA all day sometimes, especially in the mindset that I'm kind of in now, where it's just like I'm just kind of tired of people in general. It's like if I don't like feel like I like you, your personality and the way you come across on your social media, it's just I'm not. Chances are I'm probably not gonna be looking at it that much, which is why I'm kind of like keeping it to kind of tame that the urge to go on Instagram every now and then. And I stay on Twitter, which Twitter is kind of boring me now too. It's funny though, when I first got back on Twitter on my phone, because I used to have it on my tablet, um, I would be liking stuff, and then Twitter would like lock my account or suspend my account because apparently I like too many things at once. And now I have the freedom to like whatever I want, and now it's just like I don't even want to be on there. But I keep Twitter because Twitter is at least a little bit interesting. It's a whole different stigma to me than on Instagram because Twitter, I never really like. I just got on Twitter just to see stuff. I follow people that I like seeing, and people follow me that don't really contribute anything on my page. So I don't expect much from Twitter because, I didn't get on there for that. I got on it to look at people talk about things, news, and all that stuff. So it's a different stigma. I still get kind of bored with it, so I try not to be on there too often, but, it's different. I might end up deleting Twitter by the end of this year, too. Anyway, I won't delete Facebook, even though Facebook's kind of boring me now too. Like I said, social media is just kind of boring to me. I deleted Tumblr. I only got it for like a month on my phone, and they were doing some kind of purge on Tumblr. So I was just like, I'm gonna just leave again. I followed some people on other social media. I should have stayed to see if any other people I really like, just in case they got suspended and I come back and I don't see them no more. But I'm probably forget about them anyway. So I'm not on Tumblr. I every now and then get on Instagram. Twitter I get on the most often, and I just scroll for like 30 minutes. And Facebook I get on there, but even that gets kind of tiring because it's like I follow people that post the same post, and like it's funny one time, it's funny again. Then it's like, okay, another person. Sometimes within seconds of each other, I see one post, I see that person liked it, I scroll some, and I see that person reposted it. It's like, really? Yeah, I only keep that. Well, I only stay logged into Facebook because my apps don't want to work right if I'm not on Facebook for some reason. And I downloaded more games on my phone to try and keep me more occupied, but also trying to be on my phone less because I really only use it for music and YouTube. But I use my tablet more so for YouTube. It's just been acting up, and I don't even really get on YouTube like that. Like I'm trying to get back into things that I really like because work has been stressing me out, and it's not that I can't handle it. I just haven't gone into it with the right mindset, which is what I'm working on. So somebody decided to call me from a number I swore I blocked yesterday. This video is gonna be too many darn parts that I gotta edit together. It's gonna take forever. YouTube got an editor, so I can just use that. Anyway, what was I talking about? How I forget that quick? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get back into things that I like. Cause like I said, work has been kind of stressing me out. And it's basically the same stuff that I'm accustomed to dealing with. I just haven't gotten myself back into the right mindset to deal with it. It's just like a lot of factors, and when you're already not in the right mindset to deal with stuff, any extra things that get added on that could be stressful just really ruins it for you. And that is all part of the reason why I'm going back to not liking people again. Because it's just, I hate working in customer service sometimes. Because it's like, I haven't really had any bad experiences per se at Firehouse like I had at Wendy's. And Wendy's is just, it's kind of funny to me because, you know, a lot of black people come there, and those were the people with the most problems. And then at Firehouse, you got a lot of white people. And the thing about like the difference between white and black people customer wise is that, you know, a lot of white people, you have some good friendly ones, you have some old friendly ones, and you got some old stingy ones, then you got some some ones that just feel entitled to things. And the problem that I noticed working here in South Carolina with the two jobs that I've had, black people really like free stuff. And they always complain about something going wrong just to get free stuff. Like this lady yesterday, she said she had a large double meat Italian that got messed up because they didn't put bacon on it, but we don't put bacon on Italian, but she claimed she asked for it. And it didn't come with lettuce and tomato. But if you got the large Italian double meat at bacon, it's gonna have all the stuff you want. And I was on the line, so I don't remember no large double meat Italian with bacon on it. It's actually not no large. I could be wrong, but just at the time, I was like, that didn't happen. It was like this one dude, he came multiple times to give free sub because he said there was hair in it. The first time we acknowledged it because we had a manager that had long hair, so you know it's a possibility that that would happen. But the next time, the person that made the sandwich doesn't even have hair that will fall in there. And then he came back a third time. So you're lying, my guy. But yeah, it's frustrating, especially when you have times like we're going through that period that I figured we would be going through where we're losing people, and me and one of my other coworkers and my other friend, we're having we're tacked on with more responsibility. But the problem is the fact that we're tacked on with more responsibility, but we're still expected to leave on time. And it's like, it's frustrating when you can't leave on time, but it's frustrating with people trying to get you to leave on time when you know that there's a lot of things not done. It's like it's possible to get things done, it's just nobody really putting the effort towards getting it done. It's we finally got this rush down, we're gonna clean up a little bit and go. Or we're not even gonna clean up and we're just gonna go. It's like frustrating. And the thing is, it's like some days you have people's like, yeah, you can stay and make sure this gets done. But then it's like, why did somebody else comes and like, why did you stay? It's like, well, this had to get done. You can't stay because of labor. And then it's like, if we keep worrying about labor with the lack of people we already have, nothing is gonna ever get done. But that's just frustrating. And then from like 12 to 2, mind you, our schedules are pretty short. So like I would come in either 8 to 2 or I come in 11 to 2. From 12 to 2 is a rush. Like I said, I'm supposed to get off at 2. Nothing is done. We still have people coming in at 2 o'clock and it's only like 3 people on the line. Sometimes we can function with 2 people, but if like 10 people show up, 2 people ain't really gonna be enough for this group of people. So it's it's frustrating because it's like things can go better, and depending on who you work with, things do go better. It's just I'm working on just coming in and handling things. Like I really, really, really just want to keep to myself now because people just frustrate me a lot. Like I don't know if I talked about it too much on here, but it's just I don't really want to talk about this on this video because I don't like I don't like getting to the point with people where it's just F you, I'm like really done with you. But people push me to that point. Because me being the type of person I am, the inexperienced person I am, and I just think it's funny. I say I'm inexperienced, but there's so many, I can tell people so many things when it comes to their relationship. And people tell me so many things when it comes to who I have feelings for and stuff. And I tell myself things when it comes to who I have feelings for and stuff. It's like, no. I always let the other person give me that feeling that there could be something more, and then that's what ruins it. What if the video that I recorded up until this point did not save? I just thought about that because every time it leaves the video app and it goes to something else, it doesn't save. I'm gonna worry about that later. But anyway, there's this girl that I work with. I've talked about her before. And it's like, I already kind of knew because people will be telling me, but I don't like approaching, like, no matter what the status the woman has. My mom calls me Captain Save-All. And I guess that's kind of true. It's just like, I don't like approaching women with the attitude that you're probably this, so I'm going to treat you like this. I'm going to treat everybody with the respect they deserve if they deserve it. And I felt like she did. I don't like approaching people with negative intents because I've done that in the past and it didn't work out and it didn't make me feel any better about myself. And mostly when I say it didn't work out, nothing happened, but I still didn't feel good about the fact that I even tried to come at something the way I did. So I treat people with respect. And like I wasn't really paying her that much mind because there was this other girl that I was recently talking to, but she kind of hurt my feelings. So I was kind of just going through it. And then this other girl came around, which I didn't pay her no mind because I just started working there. So I just came to work. But then like the first time it wasn't really much. It was a back and forth. We're not together, but we are, but we're not. And then she left. Then she came back. And the second time she came back, I wasn't really trying to pay it no mind because I was like, I'm over it. But then somehow we got back and I started getting real comfortable with her. And I've talked about this before. I don't know if I talked about it on here, but I'm very physical contact starved. Like my parents, we don't hug or nothing, so I don't really have much experience with physical affection. Well, in a romantic sense, and then just in general, a love type of sense. Like I don't remember. I think I hugged my mom like a couple months ago, but I don't remember the last time I hugged my dad. But yeah, so I kind of had feelings for her again at this. Well, it wasn't really kind. It was I did have feelings for her at this point again, and just fooling around with her, flirting and stuff, and just like you know being able to go back there and just hold her for a little bit. At times when I was kind of feeling stressed, it was just like this was the peace that I thought I needed, and at the time it was good. But after the whole experience with the Uber driver, it really got me thinking. I was like, I really want to explore, this relationship with the girl who's now my best friend, and then this other girl who's her best friend. It's always best friends, I swear. Last year, it was kind of a similar predicament with other people I work with. And then before that, my last girlfriend, she technically stole me from the girl that was her best friend because I was talking to her. I have bad experience with best friends, I see. I don't get it. When will I learn? But I really wanted to explore this relationship. It was like right before Thanksgiving. So on Thanksgiving, I texted both of them, and I was telling them how thankful I was for them. I told this girl, the one that I did initially like, I told her, that I wanted to figure out what this was supposed to be because she told me, that she likes watching my Instagram stories and see me talk about things. So I was like, okay, I think I'm starting to see because when like certain experiences happen to me, my mind is open a little more and I'm filled with a lot more love. So I have a lot of things on my mind, and with certain people I like, getting them out. So I was telling her, I was like, I really want to explore this. Like I know you're gonna be leaving soon, but I really want to see where this is going. And I told my best friend, I was like, look, I started with Happy Thanksgiving, ended with something else. All she replied to was Happy Thanksgiving. And I talked to her about it, and she was like, yeah, I was just busy, but I appreciate it. And I was like, yeah, okay. And that was a good day. That's the thing. That day was a good day. We was play fighting and stuff, and I was like, maybe if I just don't take this thing serious, I can see it being good. Then the next day, because I don't really talk to God too much, but I ask him about things. So I was like, let me see, help me see what, whether or not I should even be dealing with this. And that first day, it was like, okay, maybe I think I see what you're saying, Lord. And then he just smacked me the next day and was like, no. And it just, like, I got so frustrated because I was already frustrated. It was a busy day. It's just the people, some, like I said, you can work with some people and it'd be good. You can work with some people and it'd be all right. It's just, it depends. And that day was already just aggravating. I already been fed up considering I've been working practically 9 to 5s every day. It's just I've been fed up. It's like that day like really had me fed up with her. It's just I hate getting to that point because a lot of times I always think about the good that I got from the relationship with people. So I don't like getting to a point where it's just like, F you and I'm moving on. But sometimes it just has to get to that point. And I hate coming at things with such an angry standpoint because, I don't like being full of anger, especially when it comes to people that I once had so much love for. And like, I'm not in the space to love anybody right now. I feel that. Because I need to focus on myself. And just dealing with people really frustrates me. There's only like a couple people that I still deal with. Yeah. It's frustrating. Because, I spent a lot of time focusing my worth on what I can do for people. Because I know that I come to people with good intentions. And, a lot of people appreciate that. A lot of people act like they appreciate that and take advantage of it. And I feel like for this experience, that was the latter. And it's more so frustrating on myself because it's like I knew that this was the case and I let it continue, and it got to this point where I had to be so fed up that I was just boiling over with rage. Like, I didn't do anything. It's just, when I speak to you, I become a little more harsher just because I'm just aggravated and don't even want to deal with the person I'm around. It's like I always knew this day was gonna come where I just got fed up, and it's really coming to a head at work. Because it's not just her; it's just her because of everything that I've experienced up until that point when it comes to dealing with that relationship. And it's like, my eyes have been open, and I spend a lot of time not really focusing on myself, and it's hard getting back to being the person that you wanted from others for yourself. And it's even harder when you deal with people that frustrate you. It's hard not being angry when you haven't, or when you realize again your worth and how much time you've wasted on somebody else. That's why I always, when some experiences like this happen, I say experiences, it's experiences, but whatever. When experiences like this happen, I always go back into my shell because that's the best place for me to be. And I know this is times like this where the Lord is like, you probably should be talking to me more, but I don't really go to him that much. I just kind of deal with things. If I'm really struggling, that's when I talk to him a little bit more. And he hasn't failed me. And I never felt like he has. I feel like I failed myself a lot. Which is why I'm just taking this time to really focus on myself. Like, my birthday's coming up. I'm trying to feel good for that. And there's things that I've been thinking about. I was talking about earlier how getting back into things I like. I want to get back into, I'm kind of getting back into toy collecting. Like, you can't really see it, but I got like 2 new figures, and then I got some set up over there. I've recently got done some hauls. I bought figures with the first haul that I got, and then I bought winter essentials and stuff for the second haul that I got. I'm really, like, I want to really indulge in this toy collecting again because it's good for me. It gets my creative juices flowing, thinking about storylines and the way I want to set them up and stuff like that. So I want to get back into that, but I don't want to spend too much money. Like, my plan for my birthday, one of my plans was to dye my hair, because I've been thinking about it for a while, and I want to dye my hair blue. I was thinking, like, cut the sides and just do the top. I was also thinking of a mohawk and doing that. But then I was also thinking about a dread mohawk and maybe, like, the dreads. I don't know how that will work. All of the dreads being blue, I'll probably have to dye my hair blue first and then get a dreaded, or just get dreads, like a mohawk for dreads, and then dye the tips blue. I don't know. I got a lot of crazy ideas when it comes to hair. I probably won't end up getting my hair dyed this year. I'll probably do that next year. I want to focus on getting my hair, growing my hair out, like really growing it. Like, I've grown it ever since the last time I cut it, and I'll probably shave again, but I'm not trying to, like, bald face again. I just want to even out certain things. I just want to let my hair grow a lot too, but keep it clean, because that's where I always go wrong. I go like months on end without a haircut and just look like a bum. Excuse me. And then it's like, I hate it. I want to cut it all off. It's like, really, you just needed to cut certain parts of it off, get it even up a little bit. Yeah. I'm really focusing on myself this year. Trying not to spend too much money. Like, save money, spend a little bit to indulge, And like right now, I'm probably only buying like 3 people Christmas gifts. It's not that I can't really afford to. Well, for the time being, I'm gonna just act like I can't really afford it. But it's just like I don't really focus too much on people that aren't necessarily around me. And my parents, I live with my parents, and then my best friend, she told me something she wanted, and I can easily get it for her. I'm still deciding on what I want to do, because I should get another paycheck before Christmas. Well, I'm gonna get another paycheck for Christmas, depending on how that works out and what my bank accounts look like with my insurance too. Will determine whether or not I end up indulging in that. But yeah, I basically made this video to just talk about all the different things that's been going on in my head as of late. And I threw that little story in there about the girl because I when I was thinking about it yesterday, because I always think about what I'm gonna say in videos. I obviously never end up saying it. That's why it's so discombobulated. But I always think about how I want the videos to go. And yesterday I was just so angry because I was so tired and sore. And I didn't want to make a video in that space. Like, it's okay to feel emotions, but it's not okay to have something like an angry rant video. Well, at least to me, I feel like if I have something that's like I'm angry and I'm ranting and I upload it instead of just like getting rid of it, I'm not going to come at the situation in the right state of mind. Which is why I don't like getting frustrated or to the point where I just really don't care. Because, at some point I have a lot of love for people. I don't really have love for anybody, like I said. I can't keep devoting myself to other people and fighting for other people that aren't fighting for me. And at the worst specific times for my own self-esteem, they turn on me. So I can't keep doing that. So I don't have love for other people. Like people that, like my parents, obviously. My best friend, I'm still kind of working on that because I'm conditioned to people just deciding to up and leave, so I don't really care too much about cutting people off anymore. Not that there's anybody around to begin with, but it's just that I keep coming to that conclusion like every couple of months, because I go for a period where it's like I'm really just not messing with people, and then somebody comes along or something happens where I have love again, and I just waste it. So obviously this is where I need to be to really focus on myself, which is why I'm trying to not be on social media as much, not be on my phone as much, just be in my own space. That's the biggest thing about social media, is that you're never in your own space. You're always in somebody else's world, and you get into that a lot. And when there's drama everywhere, it's just when you have nothing to focus on, you latch on that type of stuff. And that's why I've been frustrated with social media, because I don't care about other people anymore. I don't care to know about the lives unless I already like them from the jump. So that's just how I've been rocking. And I'm not frustrated anymore. I was kind of frustrated thinking about the story again and just people in general. But like, I got a good rest yesterday, and that kind of helped. I just want to get in the right mind space. I want to focus so much on myself that other people aren't important. I still want to be there for the people that really, appreciate it, people that I really care for. But that's so few people, and I just feel like the list would just keep getting shorter. I don't really focus too much on it. But I want to do it right. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to come from a angry place and be like F for everybody because nobody's ever there for me. But instead, understand that not a lot of people are there, and really cherish the people that are. but still, me be my top priority. So, I'm working on that. Like I said, this will probably be the last video I do for 2018, unless I do end up doing like a vlog video for my birthday. I don't ever really do anything on my birthday. That's why I don't make videos about it. But I think I covered everything I had to say. I just hope that other video recorded and saved, because that was like 6 minutes worth of stuff that I was talking about that led to the continuation of this. But yeah, I'm just working on myself. I'm really trying to take myself out from the negatives of life and focus on myself more. That is my goal. If I have any goal for 2019, that is it. To improve myself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Just work on myself. Because I've spent too much time, money, and effort on people that I won't even be around to talk to in 2019. I just know it. That was the biggest lesson in 2018, is seeing what things really are and seeing your relationships without the lens of, but I like them, or I really care about them. I've dealt with this too many times to not expect it to happen, and I still end up handling it the same way. So I want to work on things different, and that's what I'm working on. I'm not waiting till 2019. That's just what I'm going into 2019 thinking about. So yeah, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, whoever watches it. You can still follow me on my social media. I changed my Instagram name. I think it's young underscore D.A.C underscore the underscore wise. Not that it really matters. I don't care who follows me on social media anymore, because like I said, I'm gonna be taking a break from it. But yeah, hopefully around this time next year, I'm in a way better mind space, head space, than I am now. Looking forward to it, seeing how I grow. I'm out.